Good morning, guys, or actually, should I say good afternoon. Happy Tuesday, and I really wanted to do a little unboxing with you guys, and the stack is actually a little bit bigger than it looks, but something that I'm really excited about is this is actually my first ever PR unboxing that I've done on YouTube. I have, received PR before. I've unboxed it on like Instagram stories, because typically for me, as someone who is at the moment currently a bit of a smaller creator, I'll get like one PR box here and there, but this is the first time that I've ever gotten 3 in 1 week. So this one is actually something that I've never tried before. It is from Plus, and I believe that's just the name of the company. And this one actually I don't have an agreement to do a campaign for. I was just sent this. It was a very casual DM. I believe the company is actually called Clean with Plus. They literally just DM'd me and they were like, hey, like, we'd love to send you some product. Here is product, and there's no agreement for me posting stuff in return, but I do want to try it out. So basically what this is, it might be kind of hard to tell from the packaging, but this is packaging free, or less packaging, less waste body wash. I don't have a body wash that I'm particularly tied to, so who knows, maybe if I really like this product, I'll definitely let you guys know. But it looks like this is a cleaning cloth. It's water soluble, vegan, and cruelty free. If you guys know, I'm plant-based, so I love that. Oh yeah, this is definitely the body wash because it smells amazing. It smells like orange, lemon, and neroli. So here's what it looks like up close. I hope the camera will focus. Yep, there you go. So it looks like you just add water to this package and you can immediately start sudsing up. So I'm assuming each of these is a one-time use. And I have 16 of these one-time use packages in here. So Clean with Plus is their Instagram handle. That's just @Clean with Plus. Just add water, zero waste, personal care for smarter showers and a happier planet. So compared to regular bottled body wash, there is 0 bottles or plastic used. There is 80% less CO2 emissions in their shipping, because I'm guessing they're lighter weight products than like a big bottle. They use 38% less water when manufacturing their product, because there's no like water that the shampoo ingredients are suspended in, or the body wash ingredients are suspended in. And it's 100% dissolvable packaging, and they give you a little like code if you want to see how to use it, but basically it just says keep it stored in a cool, dry place, so don't store it in the shower. So that is something, you can't like have this like sitting on the side of your shower, because obviously when water gets splashed onto it, they'll just like start dissolving and getting foamy. But if I really like this product, I definitely will reach out to them and want to work with them again in the future, because packaging free body wash and body products is something that I've always been curious about. So I'll let you guys know on that. And then moving on to this next PR package, and this is one that I'm really excited about because I've actually used their products before. I just never told you guys about them. I honestly think I just forgot to tell you guys about it, because when I was using this product the first time, it's not this exact product, but I'll get into it in a second. When I was using this company's products for the first time, I was kind of testing it out and I wasn't sure, and I went through it in a month and I just totally forgot about it. So the company is Highline Wellness, and I'll put their Instagram over here. And Highline Wellness is basically, it's a CBD company. They make body creams like with CBD. You can also ingest it through, like, they make gummies. They also make oils, I guess, like drops that you can put into water, like infusions and stuff like that. I was relatively new to the world of CBD until the pandemic started, and like a lot of people, I had a really hard time sleeping, and it felt like melatonin just wasn't cutting it because I was like so stressed and like constantly, thinking about stuff like everyone was. And so I actually tried their nighttime CBD gummies. I'll put a picture over here. Amazing, because they're not just CBD, they're also made with melatonin. Knocked me out, and I am a pretty anxious sleeper. I don't know why, I just like forgot to pick up like another bottle of that, which I just really liked the product. And so I actually applied to be an ambassador for their company when I saw one of my favorite influencers, Delaney Childs. She works with them all the time. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I tried that product on her recommendation. I really liked it. So I reached out to work with them, and they gifted me this CBD gummies, but this is their detox formula. This is not their nighttime gummies. This is all about gut health, which the reason why I wanted to try out this product because I already know that I really like their nighttime gummies. This is vegan, but this is something that I'm really curious about because since going plant-based, one of the big reasons, if you saw my video on why I wanted to go plant-based, I'll link it up above, is because I was struggling with my gut health. I was just eating junk. I was always bloated. I was always sluggish. I would get like the sweats. I would just feel awful. And so I am currently taking a probiotic, but I like the fact that this does have CBD like with the product. So I am going to test these out, do some more of my own research on it, and I will definitely let you guys know if I enjoy them or not. And then this one is probably the one that I'm most excited for, and it is by Merit Beauty. And I was pretty much over the moon when they DM'd me, which, let me just give a little backstory. So I'm sure like a lot of you guys, when we were all stuck in lockdown, I was like constantly scrolling social media. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna show you this in a second. They gave me the bag, but I'll get into that in a second. But I was constantly scrolling social media and I felt like I was discovering a lot of brands, but I just, you know, wasn't buying beauty products. So I found Merit Beauty on Instagram, and at the time they had like, I think 5,000 followers. I could be wrong, but I believe they were founded relatively recently. Their ethos is like really elegant, curated, you know, not too much frou-frou or extra elements. They really want the products to be like your go-to products, like no fuss. And I remember really liking the idea of it, but you know me, I am a dedicated Sephora shopper, which is actually what this box is. I pretty much buy all of my beauty products on Sephora because I love that you get the points back, which I've been getting the points back for years. I'm literally like the highest tier of Sephora, and I'm not even shopping beauty products super regularly. And I've just, I don't know, maybe that's a bad thing. I should probably give like more indie brands a better chance, but I also just love that on Sephora, like there are so many people reviewing products out there. I don't like wasting my money on products that are not reviewed. I like the security of knowing, oh, like 1,000 people on Sephora have rated this 4.5 stars. It should be fine. So anyway, I didn't follow the brand on Instagram at that time because I was like, oh, you know, I really like them, but I only shop through Sephora anyway. So, you know, maybe one day they'll be carried by Sephora. Then guess what? They reached out to me over email and they asked if I wanted to work with them, and I was like, oh, Merit, that sounds super familiar. And in the email they said that they're now carried by Sephora. So that for me was like a huge win because I loved, like I said, the ethos and the look of the company. You guys should definitely go check out their Instagram. I'll put it over here. But now I am an ambassador of Merit Beauty as well as Highline Wellness, and I am just so excited about that. So I didn't expect that they were going to send this to me, but maybe they did because it's a influencer box. I'm an influencer, guys. Wow. So this is their little PR box. And the reason why I'm so excited, I'll look at this brand book in a second, is because with your first purchase of Merit Beauty, they give you a little super cute makeup bag. And I remember when I saw this makeup bag on their Instagram when I first checked it out, I was obsessed. I've always been in need of makeup bags that don't just look like total trash. Like I'm so tired of using like the same super ugly ones all the time. And honestly, like going out to dinner, like if I was wearing like a cute little all white summer fit, I would straight up use this as a clutch. I love a clutch in the summer. So as you can see, it just ties. I did pick out 2 products to try, and I'm super excited because they are really highly rated on Sephora and they look gorgeous. And for me, like, yes, 80% of a product for me is how well it works, but 20% is it my aesthetic. And so I'm so grateful to Merit Beauty. I really can't wait to shoot these products for them over on my Instagram. So you guys will have to follow me over on my Instagram to see them, but I will just give you a little preview now because I'm not gonna need the boxes for the content ideas that I have. So I picked up a new lip product, and just honestly, like, can we just appreciate how pretty this is? Like, I feel like this packaging is like on par, and it's got like a nice weight to it, but I feel like it's on par with like the Yves Saint Laurent packaging that I just love because it's gold and it's so pretty, like Hourglass, like Charlotte Tilbury. But I'm really excited to try this out because I've recently gotten rid of quite a few of my lip products that I've just had for a really long time. I am planning on filming an empties video pretty soon because I just did a huge like makeup and skincare purge, and I realized that like I'm someone who doesn't like to, you know, get rid of product until until I've used it up all the way, but I literally had some lip products from like high school that were like they looked awful on the lips when I wore them because they're like 6+ years old, definitely expired. And there was a hole in my collection for a really beautiful like summer lip gloss that is like actually pigmented. You guys know that I also love the Fenty Beauty lip glosses, but I kind of want to try something else now. Let me swatch it for you. I'm super excited because it just looks beautiful on the website. So let me just do a swatch of, I guess, hopefully what the coverage would look like if it was just on my lips. Look at me swatching on YouTube. I hope that you can ignore all of my freckles and stuff, and I hope this is showing up well enough, but it's just this really nice corally lip gloss, and it's not sticky. I believe these are actually lip oils. This is a Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Marrakesh. And so the next product that I picked up is a cream blush. I believe this is called a Flush Balm in the shade Mood. Mood. And I'm really excited about this one because, as you can see, it is like a darker, like, cream blush. If you guys saw my how I do my makeup in the summer video, which again I'll link up above, you will know that I love a cream blush, especially in the warmer months, because I feel like a cream blush, you don't even need to put highlighter on so it doesn't look insane. Go outside, get a little bit warm out there, and you just look like dewy and glowy. And so I do have a Tarte cream blush, but they don't make that product anymore because I've had it for so long. And so I am on the market for a new cream blush. So then when Merit reached out to me and I saw that they had a cream blush, I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I don't actually want to mess this up because I am gonna have to take photos of it, but I will put like the swatches from the Sephora website on here. But I like this because on my fairer skin tone, it's a very different tone from like the hot coral that I have. It's like a more berry color, so I feel like these two would look really nice and also fit in with my red August Instagram theme. So that's why I picked out these colors. Also, I think they'll look really great on me. So thank you again to Merit Beauty. If you happen to be watching this, I am just over the moon and so excited to create content for you guys. And I'm really excited to obviously, like, you know, use the products and hopefully, you know, do a little bit of a more long-term partnership because it is so my thing. So let's move on to the rest of the Sephora stuff. And so this is stuff that I bought with my own money. Let's start with just the easy stuff. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of the Saint-Tropez Sunless. No, this is just Saint-Tropez Self Tan in Classic Bronzing Mousse. Pretty much every 3 months or so, because I use this once a week, I have to stock up, and I always pick up a new tanning mitt because these get gross by the time that the bottle is done. These are just also done, so pick that up. You've seen me buy these two things in the last like 3 Sephora hauls that I filmed, so that's on that. Let's do hair. So if you guys have been here before, you'll know that I've kind of been on a bit of a hair journey starting in 2021. You know, it's an off day for me. I'm just working at home and running errands, so my hair's just up in a bun, but I've been really working to get my like dream hair, essentially, like, you know, learning how to heat style it, switching up my shampoo and conditioner to Function of Beauty, and part of that has also been learning what styling products I need. I was never a styling products girl before. I had like hairspray and sea salt spray and hair oil, and that was it. And so I have been, like I said, learning about different styling products and like what I actually need. I don't want to have like 15 styling products because I don't need them. I don't think anyone needs that many styling products unless you're like a hairstylist. So let's start with this. Actually, this is the Way Super Dry Shampoo. This one does have really good reviews, and I love the smell of Way hair care products, so I'm just gonna give this one a try. I've never tried it before. And then this is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. And in the past, I used to only use dry shampoos like to give my hair texture. Like for me, giving my hair volume in my mind was like the same as texture, but I have seen literally so many people raving about this dry texturizing spray. My hair salon uses it every time they style my hair, and I think it'll be really helpful to get the less ringlety curls that I've been kind of, you know, experimenting with. Again, I've been experimenting on how I curl my hair, and so I really want to try this out because there's some days when like you don't need dry shampoo, you just need texture. And I was someone who really held off on buying just a texture spray. I was like, no, I can just use dry shampoo, because that's the kind of person I am. I don't like to buy things that I don't need, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this. So again, stay tuned on that. I will be doing a hair styling tutorial, or just, you know, showing you guys what my, you know, favorite curled hair looks like, but I will be undergoing a pretty big hair change in about 2 weeks or so. So I'm gonna wait until after that, and then also after, you know, I feel 100% comfortable, you know, being an expert, or at least giving advice on hair. I'm definitely not an expert. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, let's move on. I have a lot of samples here, so we'll do that stuff last. Let's move on to just a random one. This is just a beauty blender. I have used beauty blenders since high school. I am obsessed with them, and I actually do have like the beauty blender soap, like the solid bar soap. I think I actually got it as a free sample like literally over a year ago, and I clean my beauty blender once a week. I know that that's probably not enough times, but to be fair, a lot of people like never wash their beauty blenders and makeup sponges, so I'm pretty proud of once a week. But it's just gotten to the point where even if I was using the soap, there was like starting to get like little black dots on it, and like little chunks were coming out of it. So I was like, okay, gotta get a new one. If you have not tried out a beauty blender and you're like a brush girl, or maybe you're just not happy with the finish of your makeup, I would highly recommend it. It just looks airbrushed when you use one of these. And then skincare, and then we'll do samples. So actually, I just realized these are both from pharmacy. I guess I didn't really process that when I was checking out. But basically what this first one is, this is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And the reason I want to test this out, if you guys have been here before or you've watched my skincare video, you know that I am like a die-hard fan of the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover balm thing. I'll put the picture over here on the side of what that's like. But I have heard recently that makeup removing balms like that one have like plastic in it, and I know that's kind of dumb because like obviously it also comes with like plastic packaging. Like, what's the point in trying to get rid of plastic that's in a product opposed like when it's in a plastic container? But I don't know, I just remember reading an article recently about how makeup products or like skincare products that actually contain plastic in the formula, they get washed down the drain and go straight into the ocean, are like really bad. I know that single-use plastic like this is probably just as bad, but I just wanted to try out a different type of makeup remover. It didn't sit well in my consciousness. Now every time I wash my face with the Clinique one, I just imagine like the weird slippy plastic stuff like going down the drain, and I live right by the ocean, so it didn't sit right with me. And I've tried this out before in like a tester sample, and I really liked it. So, oh my gosh, it comes with a little spatula. That is so nice. The other one does not come with a spatula, but it smells phenomenal. I'm so glad this came because I'm literally completely out of the other stuff. But it's honestly the exact same product, or very similar product in my mind to the Clinique one. It smells way better though. The Clinique one does not have a scent at all, which, you know, maybe that's better for you if you're not a scented person. But I'm really excited. This will probably be what I end up switching over to. I don't know if I'll repurchase the Clinique one. We'll see. And then this is the Pharmacy Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. And the reason I picked this bad boy up is because I do love face masks, but I'm not one of those person that has like 15 half-used face masks in my bathroom. I basically have, oh my gosh, just look at this. How cute. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus. How cute is that? But as I was saying, I basically have like 4 face masks, I believe. Personally, you only really need like one of each category of face masks. I have one type of mud mask that I like, which is the Fresh Umbrian Clay Mud Mask. I have one type of like exfoliating mask treatment, which for me is the what's it called? The Baby Facial by, I'm forgetting the name of them right now, but I'll put it here on the side. Oh, Drunk Elephant Baby Facial like mask. It's like AHA and BHA. It like really just retextures your skin. So I have the mud mask, the retexturizing mask, and then I also have a hydration mask on hand all the time. And since moving to a warmer climate in California, I used to live in Virginia, I don't reach for hydrating masks as often because I don't get like the same chapped dry skin that I used to. But I recently ran out of the Summer Fridays like jet lag mask, which is also a hydration mask. It took me like a year and a half to get through that bottle, but I'm really glad that I'm out of it because towards the end I started realizing that it was like irritating my skin. It's super heavily fragranced. I do like the consistency of it, but it's honestly basically just an overpriced thick moisturizer, and I do like Sunday Riley products, so I hope if they happen to be watching this doesn't like cut off ties with them. But I think that mask was honestly just so hyped up for so long because of how aesthetic the packaging is. But I'm really excited to try out this honey mask because it's really highly reviewed, first of all, and second of all, doesn't actually smell like anything. Apparently it's a warming mask that will warm up as you put it on, and it's supposed to feel like really, really good. I'm hoping that's not irritating towards my skin, but it's got a lot of really good reviews on Sephora, and I do love that this little metal spatula is like magnetic to the lid, and I just kind of like the look of it. So I hope that it's good, because I mean, I think it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but I've only heard incredible things about Pharmacy Beauty, so I am excited about that. And then to finish us off, let's just do, these are like the point perks and the samples. So this stuff for me, typically it never becomes like my favorite. I just want to try it out because I'm curious. But I find a lot of times with these sample sizes, they're not like big enough sample sizes to the point where like you really, really know if you like them or not. But I still, you know, just it's fun to switch it up every now and then. So this is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel plus the Neutralizer. So I guess this is literally just one treatment. So like on the next night that I want to use my baby facial from Drunk Elephant, that took me a second, I will probably just try this out instead. But again, it's like one treatment. Like, I mean, who knows, maybe this will knock my socks off. But this was I think this was a point perk. No, this was a free sample, so that's why it's such a small size. Let's do the other free sample then. The other free sample was this RMS Beauty Master Radiance Base, and I'm not really sure how well the camera's gonna pick it up, but it looks like it's like a under makeup sort of deal. Like I remember when this used to be really popular, when people would use like, I guess it might have been RMS, like the Luminizer drops maybe, or like, I think it was like the Marc Jacobs Dew drops or something. I never personally got into it because I'm a kind of a late adopter when it comes to like extra makeup steps. I like to keep my routine simple. It took me like 4 years to start using setting spray, and I love it now. But I've just seen a lot of influencers lately talk about like when they have really good no makeup days, they use like this kind of product just to sort of, I don't know, look good. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be something that I use regularly, but I just wanted to try it. And then I rack up a lot of points because, you know, I'm a VIB member. So these are all points perks that, again, I just kind of wanted to try out. I've actually, this is probably crazy for some people. Oh my God, I'm slouching. I've actually never tried the Better Than Sex Mascara from Too Faced, and I am blessed with really long eyelashes. I'm gonna bring you here closer for a second, but sometimes I get asked on my videos if my eyelashes are real. Also, yes, I did get my microblading touched up yesterday, which is why my eyebrows look kind of shiny right now because they have wax on them. But these are my natural eyelashes. I don't get extensions. There is no mascara or product. I don't use any like Latisse growth serum. It looks like these ones are a little bit longer than these ones right now, but that's just, I feel like that's just normal for anyone's eyelashes. But because I was blessed with those eyelashes, I can kind of use whatever mascara I want for the most part. And so I figured I might as well just give this one a shot. You know, I probably will end up loving it because everyone does, but you know, it was about damn time that I tried that mascara. And then this is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. That is a picture of what the full-size bottle looks like. I have used this product before and I remember liking it, but I wasn't blown away by it the way that so many people say it works for their skin. But my other beauty routine around like this product, that for me, I use this as like my hydrational. I use this as like my hydration serum step. Every single night I put on a hydrating serum. This is not a serum, this is a oil, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is an oil. But because all of my other steps in my routine have changed, I feel like I kind of wanted to try this out again because people are so like loyal to it. But my skincare routine was totally different when I was using this. It was not good. I believe it was honestly in college that I tried this out. I was not, you know, doing good things for my skin. My diet was different, my lifestyle was different, so who knows, maybe this will work for me now. And I feel like I can actually get like at least a week's worth of use out of it because a little bit goes a long way. And then what is this? Oh, another resurfacing product. So this is another pharmacy product. I'm on like a pharmacy thing right now, I guess. But this is their Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use this every night or not, but if this is like a treatment mask, like a once a week thing, I'll also, you know, I'll test these out. But I probably will stay loyal to my Drunk Elephant Baby Facial because I love it so much. Last product, because I'm just chatting up a storm today, but why not? It's a beautiful Tuesday, and I don't know how much I have planned for the week, and my vlog last week was like 15 minutes long. So let's make this one like a 40-minute vlog, haha, oops. But this is the Ulla Henriksen Dewtopia 20% Acid Night Treatment with AHA, and so I got 3 resurfacing treatments. okay. I don't know how that ended up happening. I think it was just, I guess I just wanted to try all these out. I'm not sure. Oh no, this wasn't a points perk. This was a free sample. I have Rakuten, which is like a cashback like internet plugin where like it scans the internet for coupon codes and then gives you cash back on like purchases at certain stores. I always use it at Sephora. And so this one, yeah, this isn't something I would have picked out myself, and that's probably how I ended up with so many resurfacing treatments. I normally wouldn't do this, but yeah, I guess I'll just try these out one by one. Obviously not back to back. I only use like resurfacing masks like once a week. So yeah, I mean, if you hear about these later, it means that I really like them, or I'll probably just end up putting them in my empties video, whether I like them or not. But yeah, that's all I have for this section of today's vlog. It's probably like over 20 minutes. Editing Caitlin, I'm so sorry. I've been rambling and rambling, but I feel like it's been a while since I've done anything other than just like taking you with me on content days, because a lot of the time, like at least 4 days a week, I'm just glued to my laptop. Or I'm with my husband and like I don't want to vlog like us on the couch spending quality time together, or like us going to dinner. I mean, yeah, so let me know what you thought of this segment. I just want to say, like, I'm gonna get cheesy here, but I just thank you so much for your support, because it just feels so crazy to think that I got like 3 PR things this week in the mail, like 3 gifted PR things. Like, wow. I don't know. I just remember when I was in, you know, high school and college, and even now, they've kind of fallen out of favor, but I used to watch like just straight up PR unboxing videos like Tati Beauty would do. And I just remember thinking like, oh my God, like she gets sent that stuff for free. And I get it. I totally understand why she gets that. It's her job, and companies understand the power of her influence over her audience, and they want their product in front of her. So I'm not like salty about that, but I just remember thinking like, that is insanity. Like once a month she'd have like PR boxings like that are huge. And I'm not saying that I've like made it or anything, but I just want to say I'm super grateful for, you know, 3 PR boxes in a week, baby. Like, what's good? So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Tomorrow we will be spending a day up in LA. Trying not to jinx it, but I really need to shoot content for Merit. So stay tuned for that. Keep on watching the vlog, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. And as you can see, I have you set up in my car. And today I realized, you know, as I was getting ready to go out and shoot this content, that I kind of had some things that I wanted to talk about. I feel like this is like my first, like, you know, life update, or like, you know how YouTubers do that thing where they're like, life update, or like, we need to talk. Like, it's not that serious. Like, nothing crazy is happening that I can really talk to you about. Truly nothing bad is happening, but I just sort of wanted to have a little chat and, I don't know, maybe get some opinions in the comments down below. The reason I kind of wanted to have this discussion is because literally just yesterday I was gushing and I was so excited about how I was getting PR in the mail. What I wanted to talk about is actually, I forgot to mention that I have another PR thing coming my way, but I just sort of forgot about it because the company accidentally sent their proposal email to me, to my personal email, and so I just like forgot to forward it on to my business email because I have those as 2 separate email addresses. I don't know why, that sort of just got me thinking about the fact that I haven't talked to you guys really about this yet, but I'm about to kind of go through a little bit of a rebrand on Instagram and YouTube, and I realize that's like not that deep, but I just kind of wanted to address something that you might have noticed in the last 2 weekly vlogs, and that's just that I haven't been super happy with my Instagram content lately, and I've kind of had to like take a good hard look in the mirror and think, okay, this is not working. Not that it's failing or anything, like I've grown like a few hundred followers since I started doing this full time, but I just kind of, so I'm just not happy with like a lot of the content that I've been putting out lately, and I've had to sort of, like I said, look myself in the mirror and just, I've spent the last like week or so really strategizing for like a rebrand, and I mentioned that a little bit like a few vlogs ago about how like I need to start doing reels more, and like that's part of it. I have redesigned my content schedule, or my like weekly schedule, to prioritize reels just as much as I do Instagram photos, which is necessary, but I'm mostly just talking about my Instagram photos. Like, I mean, not to like weirdly plug my Instagram right now, but go ahead and check it out at where it is right now. But I think what was happening was like I've only been doing this full time since February of 2021. Technically, honestly, March, because February we were still moving in, and so I really wasn't doing content creation like full force. So I've done March, April, May, June, July, August. So I've been doing this for 6 months. And not saying that as a smaller creator I expected to blow up overnight, not at all, but I just feel like I'm not satisfied. I'm gonna hype myself up a little bit. I have a great eye for taking photos, and I know that sounds really cocky, but that's something that I've always been really proud of. I love when I'm going out with friends, and whenever someone wants a photo, they immediately turn to me and they're like, help me like look good, like what do I need to do, what's the background, what's the lighting, talk to me. Because like, even though I've only been a full-time content creator for 6 months, I have been obsessed with photography, only iPhone photography, but still, I've been obsessed with capturing what I'm wearing, where I'm going, since like high school, since I was like 15, living in Hawaii, you know, going to beaches and, you know, styling bikinis that match with the vibe, you know, that used to be so big. I don't know Courtney from high school / Hawaii, if you're watching this, I'm not sure if you will be, but she'll know all about that. She and I used to be so into it. We would plan these like little weekend itineraries, and anyway, that going off on a tangent. And I told myself when I first started content creation, I was like, oh well, you know, one day I'll have the big DSLR camera that takes the high quality photos. One day I will, you know, wear whatever the hell I want and take photos in not just like what's trendy, like what I truly enjoy, and one day I'll travel. And I kind of like let that mindset hold me back. Oh, there's a tank. That's cool. I'm driving by the military base, obviously. Oh, there's 2. Oh, those aren't tanks. Anyway, and I kind of, like I said, I've been thinking about it a lot, and luckily for me, I already wear whatever the hell I want. I'm really happy with my wardrobe. If you follow me on my Instagram, you'll know that I am just constantly wearing whatever the bejesus I want. And, you know, I used to, again, push myself into this box of like, oh, I guess mom jeans and band tees are cool now. And even though I liked that outfit, the content didn't come out like my dream Instagram feed. I keep thinking this to myself, I can't wait for the day when my Instagram is super high quality DSLR photos, and it's glamorous and it's elegant and it's travel inspo, and I'm just like creating just gorgeous imagery. And I mean, luckily I got the clothing part down. I think I'm really happy with the way that I style for my photos, but I'm not super happy with like the actual quality of my photos, and I'm not super happy with some of the locations that I've chosen to shoot at, which I'll get into in a second. Because if you're a follower of mine, a subscriber of mine, you might be like, Caitlin, what the heck, like you love going places and taking photos. And yes and no. So here's where I'm going with this. Okay, so I guess the first update, I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet on the vlog, so I apologize if I have, but I am going to be upgrading my Instagram setup to a DSLR sooner than I anticipated. DSLR, I don't remember what it stands for, I'll put it down on the screen below, but basically it's just a high quality camera. And the iPhone camera is really good if you have the perfect lighting and, you know, it's like the perfect time of day, and even still it's not the same quality. And as I mentioned in my last vlog, my sister-in-law and my brother are having their wedding ceremony. They're officially married legally, but they're having their wedding ceremony in Montana. And something that they offered to me a little while ago that I'm super happy about is like, hey, if you take your wedding photos, or if you take our wedding photos for us, we'll help you like chip in to pay for the camera. And that for me, I didn't even consider for like a long time that I would get a DSLR camera this soon. I was like, oh, you know, one day I'll upgrade eventually. But when Kim, my sister-in-law, I think I mentioned to her before that, you know, oh, one day I'm gonna upgrade, or she is a very avid watcher of my YouTube channel, so she's definitely watching this right now. You know, when she said that to me, my mind kind of blew up, because I had this notion that was like, oh no, like I'm not good enough yet to have a DSLR camera. And I recently have come to terms with like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take her up on her offer, but also like, why do I have this mindset that like I can't be the Instagram creator that I dream of being? So I'm really excited about this like possibility, and also that's kind of why I've been a bit inactive on Instagram lately. I haven't posted in like 3 or 4 days at this point, which is a bit, it's actually quite long for me. I typically post every single day, but it's just because all of the photos that I've taken recently, I'm not happy with. And as a creator, oops, I'm going over some bumps. As a creator, there's no worse feeling than pushing publish on a piece of content than you're not happy with, because it's your job. And like, and in such a competitive social media space where there's just endless amounts of content for people to consume, especially as a smaller creator whose following maybe isn't as big, obviously, or as like, you know, undyingly dedicated to them because, you know, for whatever the reason may be. It sucks, like, feeling like, oh my god, like, I know this photo could have turned out so much better, but I have nothing else to post, so here I go. And that's sort of how my content has been feeling, like, ever since, like, June. Like, I was super happy with my April content. It was my pink feed. It was gorgeous. And I took a day trip to Palm Springs, so that brings in the travel element. I really went all out on, like, the locations and the poses and the outfits. Like, I think that April feed, that pink feed, was like one of the best feeds I've ever had on my Instagram, some of the best content I've created. And then May was okay, and then June again was just, it was so good. I mean, people really liked my yellow dresses, and it was honestly like one of my favorite like feeds that I've had. But ever since June, I've just been uploading photos that I'm like, I mean, it's cute. It's like, it's cute for like the Instagrammers that are like, you know, taking photos in parking garages, that just like throw on trendy outfits from fast fashion retailers that they picked because it's cute, it's on trend, and there's no real sense of creative direction. It's just kind of like what everyone else is doing. By those standards, my Instagram feed is fine, but that's not what I want it to be. I want it to be like, you know, traveling and just really, really like inspirational, aspirational content that people like, where every photo is a banger and people like can't get enough of it and can't wait for me to post like how I feel about these other creators. And so that's why I've kind of, you know, if I felt in the past few vlogs like I haven't been as interested in my content creation, or like my last vlog when I went to La Jolla and I like, my locations I wasn't happy with, some of them were closed and all this stuff, like I have just taken the last few days and I have re-strategized like what kind of content I want to post, so like doing more reels planning. And I've also planned for, you know, the upcoming, you know, few years, basically like a brief outline of where I want to travel. And it kind of starts like locally because, you know, I'm living in Southern California, or just California in general. There's plenty of travel worthy, like, you know, inspirational wanderlust, that's really cringy, but wanderlust locations that people want to visit. So I don't need to fly to like the freaking Maldives right now, you know? And I would be over the moon if I have my beautiful clothes, which I'm so grateful to have already, plus the DSLR camera, plus just taking that extra effort to like take a weekend in Lake Tahoe and just bang content out that I'm thrilled about, instead of just like, well, I guess I'm gonna go find a bush that's pretty and pose in front of it. Like, I mean, I know this probably sounds like I'm really, really beating up on myself, and I don't want this to come across as that. Like, even right now, I'm about to go shoot content, and I'm really excited because, you know, I'm excited about the locations, and I'm not gonna, like, just give up on my August feed. I'm gonna keep shooting iPhone content through the end of my August feed, my red feed, and then I'm really excited to like announce, I know that's like a weird thing to announce, but I'm really excited to like announce that, you know, stay tuned for like the beginning of September, because that's when I'm gonna really start, like, instead of holding myself back and being like, oh, you know, I'm not there yet, why would I drive to, I don't know, Big Sur and take photos with the DSLR camera, because I'm not a big Instagrammer yet. Like, why the frick not? Like, I need to stop like playing my skills down and saying like to myself mentally like, oh, I'm not ready for that yet. And also something that the DSLR will hopefully help me with is, you know, making better vlogs, because I've always wanted to make travel vlogs. I've always wanted to make like Lost LeBlanc style vlogs, like the best of the best kind of travel vlogs. And obviously he started with the GoPro, and now he's got like a whole ass production team, and he's like a nomad and all that cool stuff. But like, there's there's an in-between there, right? Like, just because I'm not Las LeBlanc with my like $20,000 plus $50,000 worth of camera gear and unlimited ability to travel to the craziest, most luxurious Instagrammable locations, does not mean that, you know, me leveling up step by step is not valid, I guess. I don't know, maybe this is just, I'm really hoping that I'm making sense. And I feel like, again, I just hold myself back. Like, not that these weekly vlogs are bad, I definitely enjoy filming them and I love connecting with you guys in my weekly vlogs. But I would love if, like, once a month, my weekly vlog is like spend a week with me at the Grand Canyon, or spend a week with me, you know, driving the coast of Oregon, or whatever the case may be. And I know that those things are in my future because, like I said, I've been doing some travel planning. So I don't know, I just kind of want to provide an update and rant a little bit because I haven't talked about these feelings out loud. You know, I just kind of wanted to get it out online because I know that some of you guys might be pursuing like your own thing, whether it's content creation or not, and I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it. So I can't really think of anything else to add. Excuse me, I'm about an hour away from Malibu, where we are headed today, and I'm gonna take you along for the ride. I'm really excited for today's locations. I'm gonna try to make the absolute most of it because, you know, I do have a campaign I need to shoot today, and I want to enjoy myself and not be like, as I'm taking the photos today, thinking to myself, oh, this would be better if I was shooting this in New York City with a DSLR camera and a designer handbag. Like, no, I just really want to enjoy the process. So yeah, I would appreciate like any comments down below on, like, I don't know, are you excited to get different content from me? Are you in a similar space where you're pursuing something and you've been like mentally holding yourself back? Or like, what do you think? Like, what do you think of my content or my vlogs? Like, you can be honest, because like I said, I haven't been super happy with it, and I know that I can do so much better. So instead of just wistfully thinking I can't wait until one day I get to go to South Africa or Paris or Japan, like, why can't I just start now leveling up? Like, to get to that level, there's an in-between where I am now and being the girl that gets flown to Dubai by Qatar Airways for free. Like, you know what I mean? So, because that's gonna happen, I promise you guys that it's going to happen. But I'm gonna sign off here. I need to turn on the AC because it's really quite hot and my back is stuck to the seat, which is very hot, very sexy, very cute. So I'm gonna leave you here for now, and then let's go to, I'm not gonna tell you where because I kind of want it to be a little bit of a surprise. So see you soon. Hey guys, so I'm going to have a mask on, and I'm currently at the Getty Villa, as I'm sure I've already told you. And even though you don't need masks to be outside, pretty much everyone has a mask on, so I just don't want to make others feel uncomfortable. But anyway, let's just flip the camera around. I know I just showed you some amazing B-roll shots, but how gorgeous. This is kind of like the main garden in the Getty Villa. This is like a big reason why people come to visit. And if I'm being super honest, I wasn't that excited to visit this location. Like, I know that's weird, and like, why visit at all? But I knew that I wanted to come while living, you know, in LA or close to LA. So I was like, oh, you know, I'll just go, it'll be fine, whatever. If I hate it, I'll never go back again. But this is amazing. Like, I don't know, I feel like when I searched for the Getty Villa online, I saw like Google suggestions like, is visiting the Getty Villa worth it? And like basically the consensus was, oh, it's only worth it if you're into like, I guess like history, like ancient history, like Greek history, Roman history and stuff. And I do love that stuff, but I don't know, this is just so much better than I thought it would be. The only downside is that, as I'm sure you can tell from the clips that I've been showing you, it is super busy, but if there's a will, there's a way. So I'm gonna try to take photos. I'll put the photos up here on the side that I take, but basically I gave myself a lot of time to visit because I didn't just want to take photos and then leave. Like, I really do love museums and art and history, and so, oh my gosh, the view is even better from this direction. So I'm gonna just like take the photos. I do have my change of clothes with me, so I don't have to go back to my car. But oh my god, this is insane. So I'm just gonna be patient, get the photos I want, and then get to actually enjoy the exhibit. But look at this, oh my god. Like, can you believe this is in LA? I'm out of breath because I've been walking for like quite a bit, and I'm a very fast walker, but check this out. So like I said, I'm gonna take photos really quickly, and because I have 2 outfits that I want to shoot here, and then I get to enjoy the exhibit until I think like 4, and it's 2:15, so let's do it. Hey guys, so I'm obviously in a different outfit and a different location, and I have been here before, so I'm not gonna go too in depth about it like in its entirety. I'll link the vlog up above where I do talk all about it, and I go here for the first time, and the weather is way better in that vlog. Not that the weather's awful or anything, but I'm currently at the Villa de Leon in Malibu, and you cannot go in here. It's under like massive restoration right now. Normally it's used for like photo shoots for magazines and stuff like that, and like celebrity stuff, but I kind of have to hurry because this is one spot where I think I want to do the merit campaign, and so I'll insert a photo here or multiple photos here that I get from the campaign. But the reason I have to hurry is because I'm not really supposed to be parked here, but luckily for me, I'm basically going to take 10 minutes tops. But I'm really excited to shoot here. Again, I will link the vlog up above if you're really curious about this location and you want to see it in its prime, like not a cloud in the sky, the water looked turquoise and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna shoot here really quickly and then we'll move on to our next location. So I hope that this vlog is not getting too long, but you know what, I just really wanted to obviously include my Sephora haul and my little car rant from earlier. So I don't know, just stick with me. We're getting towards the end of the day. After this, I only have 2 more locations and they should be pretty quick. So thanks for watching up to this point. Hey guys, happy Friday. And if you hear any weird noises coming from upstairs, my husband just got home and he's jumping in the shower because we are actually going off to a date night tonight to celebrate our 2-year wedding anniversary. Our wedding anniversary is actually next Monday, like the official date, but we just wanted to make it kind of like a weekend celebration because coincidentally we got invited to some like family stuff, and that's not for our anniversary, but we'll just, you know, enjoy ourselves. But anyway, that's why I'm in a bathrobe, because I have pretty much entirely gotten ready. I just haven't put on my dress yet. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck all the way to the end, I'm super grateful for that, because I know this has kind of almost been like a weirdly like therapeutic vlog. Like it's almost been me ranting, you know, whatever. But go ahead and follow me over my Instagram if you haven't already, because as I mentioned so many times, I am about to totally level up and change over there, starting with my Montana trip. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that you can understand where I'm coming from and pivoting from my business, but I guess that's part of being in any business, whether it's content creation or like, you know, having a storefront. You have to pivot when things aren't working the way you want them to. But anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video, which will actually be almost like a weekly vlog. You'll see it's all about self-care and taking 1 week of self-care and what I do to feel better. So see you there.